In the scorching heat of ancient Egypt, people cried out for freedom. Whips cracked, bricks were stacked, and amidst the dust and despair, one man would rise, not as a warrior, but as a prophet. His name was Moses. Moses was born a Hebrew, when Pharaoh had ordered all Hebrew baby boys killed. But fate, guided by a mother's courage, set him afloat on the Nile, into the arms of royalty. Raised in Pharaoh's palace, Moses lived as an Egyptian prince. But his heart never left his people. One moment of fury, one act of justice, and Moses became a fugitive. He fled into the wilderness, into exile. 40 years later, in the silence of the desert, a flame that did not consume, a voice that thundered from the bush. Take off your sandals. You are standing on holy ground. God spoke and gave Moses a mission. Go back. Tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Imagine the weight. One man standing against the might of Egypt. Moses returned, staff in hand, faith in his heart. But Pharaoh's heart was stone. Then came the plagues, 10 divine judgments that shook Egypt to its core. Blood, frogs, gnats, flies, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and finally, the death of the firstborn. Egypt wept. Pharaoh broke. Go, he said. Leave Egypt. But the story wasn't over. As the Hebrews fled, Pharaoh's heart hardened once more. He sent his army to crush them. Trapped between the sea and the sword, hope seemed lost. But then, Moses lifted his staff. The sea parted. Walls of water rose. A path of deliverance opened. The Hebrews walked through, and the waters came crashing down on Pharaoh's army. Freedom came, but the journey had just begun. In the wilderness, the people doubted, complained, and rebelled. But atop Mount Sinai, Moses received something far greater than freedom. The law, the covenant, the 10 commandments. He wasn't just leading an escape. He was building a nation. Moses never entered the promised land, but his legacy endures across centuries and faiths. He was more than a prophet. He was the voice of the oppressed, the challenger of empires, the shepherd of a wandering people. And his story still asks us today, what do we stand for when everything is against us? The Exodus wasn't just a story of plagues and miracles. It was a revolution of faith, identity, and freedom. If this journey opened your eyes, don't let it end here. Like, share, and subscribe to Forgotten Realms, where history's greatest mysteries come to life. Because the past still speaks, if you're willing to listen.